Hi, y'all. Ken Yates in the house. Yeah. How y'all doing tonight? Look, it's got my bus on it. Tawanda represent. Yay. All right. How y'all doing tonight? I got my voice back. Yeah. Oh, and we still in the country in the middle of nowhere. Location unknown, undisclosed. We can't give out that information. I'll be back to Louisville. Maybe. We'll see. I definitely have to come back and get my stuff. I just wanted to check in. I'm feeling so good. Y'all, look at this. I tell you what. I wanted to thank my boy Donnie Ray. He's the one who recommended I go to Dr. Gum because he had the same surgery by the same surgeon. I tell you what. That's the scar right there. You can barely even see it. Now, I can still feel that cage right here. Anyway, we're having a good time in the country. I don't even know if I want to leave. I just might relocate. I'll definitely be back. I'll be back to Louisville at some point. But you know, until then, we're having a good time. All right, so I just wanted to check in with y'all, say hello. We hanging out for a while. I definitely wanted to give a shout out to all you people who have donated to my GoFundMe, my medical bill account, set up by my childhood best friend, Aaliyah Goodwin. And I can never thank Aaliyah enough. Some of my childhood friends growing up wanted to donate. And she set that up, and we're almost at $4,000 today, so I really appreciate it. And I promise y'all, after medical bills get paid, if there's anything left over, and y'all know medical bills can be crazy, but if there's anything left over, I'm going to donate that off. And I'll find some really good charities to donate that off to. I talk a lot about, I love to, help the homeless. I love to help children, sexual abuse victims. I love anything to do with recovery. The environment is my thing. I love me a tree. I'm a tree hugger. I go hug trees. And if you ain't hugged a tree lately, it's almost 60s, y'all. Get out and hug a tree. Take your shoes off and get some grounding in your life. Get some healing, Throw that bass back in there. They got that pitch wheel. Alright, so also, y'all, like I said, I can't talk a lot about it, but we're working on getting this Herstory record, my first solo record. Y'all know I don't really do vocals, but I love to try to sing. I don't really sing. That was never my thing, but everybody loves my voice for some reason. So since it's back, I might as well write my own stuff. And I love some hip-hop and some, R&B and some rap. That's my jam. And I'm a rock and roller through and through, y'all. You know that. Drummer's got to be a rock and roll fan. So, we're going to put up this Herstory record, and I'm looking for someone to help me get it out to the masses. And we're in talks to do that. So, rock and roll. We're going to keep rocking that out. Back to the GoFundMe. There's all kinds of people that have donated anonymously, and I appreciate that. Shelly Doty, Nedra Johnson, two of my soul sisters from Michigan Women's Music Festival. I see your donations. There's so many people on the list, and the ones that are donating anonymously, I just want to let you know, you don't have to speak up, but if you do, send me a message privately, because I'm going to try to go down that whole list. And I have found someone to make personalized drumsticks for me. And I would personally like to autograph and send drumsticks to everybody who has donated to my cause. And I feel the love, y'all. I tell you what, before I wasn't feeling the love from Louisville, Kentucky. And since this injury, I have felt nothing but love. So I really appreciate y'all. And, I don't know what I can ever do to repay you all, but I definitely would like to send you some drumsticks. And like I said, I'm going to donate anything off that is extra. And, I definitely will pay it forward when I can get my legs back. So, I'm walking pretty good. Walking pretty good. We doing pretty good. The hand, we still rocking the hand. Still draws up. I showed my mom when I flatten my hand. That's about all I can do. And then I have to, I still have to think. I'm like, come on, first finger, come on, fingers. Yeah. So, when I walk, it's still all kinds of out of whack balance. So, Dr. Gum says it could come back. It could not come back. I still don't have feeling in my last 3 fingers. I can bend them. I just don't feel them. So, I really appreciate. I just don't know what to say. You people make me feel loved. And that is a feeling that has been. I'm just grateful and blessed. It's been amazing. And, wow, I'm just blown away. You know what I mean? Never, ever in a million years did I think I'd be able to raise money, or would I ever ask for money, because I'm just not a person that does that. You know, I'd rather starve than ask people for money. So I just wanted to tell y'all that I really appreciate the help, the financial help, and if there's anything I can do in the future to help y'all out, please let me know and I will do so. Whether it's making you a video or sending you drumsticks or giving you a free drum lesson or whatever, you let me know. Alright, I also wanted to talk about, I just got a new student in Oklahoma, and I'm really excited to get this little girl started. Long story short, I was on tour in North Dakota, and I did not know anything about this, but the little girl at the time was 3 years old, and they had just given her a clean bill of health from cancer. And her mommy and daddy met me on the road, and we needed some help at the time, and they put us up in a hotel room that night in Fargo, North Dakota. And I've been friends with them ever since. Well, the little girl, Skip now, she's 12 years old, and, you know, her daddy's a drummer, and they've shown her videos of me playing drums, and messaged me and was like, dude, you know, we consider you a major influence. You're, you know, sent me the sweetest message, your mama did, and said, you know, keep doing what you're doing. You're influencing my kid out in Oklahoma to play drums, and sent me a picture of the girl on drum set. And I said, well, guess what? I've been teaching drums online, and I would love to give her a couple lessons for free, and just, you know, just cuz. And she said, deal, we didn't know you did lessons online. So we got a new student in Oklahoma. We were about to give her lessons, and I met her parents when she was 3 years old out on tour in Fargo, North Dakota, and we were almost stranded in a blizzard, and the band house was a hot mess, y'all. It was scary. It was a cinder block. It was it was a band house, and as soon as we pulled up, I knew it was going to be bad news, because there was a dog on the front porch with the leash about this big, and I was like, the dog looks starved. We tried to feed the dog. We go in, some good dudes chain smoking, watching cops in the front living room. It's creepy as all get out. We go downstairs. There's graffiti on the walls, and there's a room full of computers in the 80s with DOS on it. The side scroll, black screen, you know, and they were like, you know, and then they took me to my bedroom. And at this point, I started recording on my phone, and I sent it to my mama, and I said, Mom, if you don't hear from me again, I'm in Fargo, North Dakota at this band house, and it's scary. And it was a piece of plywood about this thick on cinder blocks, and they had just thrown a couple pillows and you know, in a sheet up there, and that's what they were gonna. And so we're like, yeah, we'll see you after the gig. Needless to say, after the gig, we headed on to Bismarck, and where I got stranded in a huge snowstorm, 28-inch blizzard that I'd never seen snow up there, but it was around the Canadian border, and we were heading into Canada and touring up around the Banff. So anyway, that was an experience. I met her mom and daddy on that trip, and they ended up putting me in a hotel room that night, and now Skip, the kid, is a drummer, and she's about to take lessons from me. So I'm super thankful for that. If you are in a state out there, you know, that's not Kentucky where I'm based, I can still give you people lessons. So hit me up, Generation Studios, JY Generation Studios, yo. And I'll be glad to teach you kids or adults or whatever. And I'll keep you in the loop about Louisville, but, you know, my daddy don't want me there. He's like, people are mean there to you, Jen. And I said, yeah, and he lived there in Chively in the 70s, so he knows what he's talking about. He calls it a mean city. I said, Dad, there's great people there. You know, I've met some pretty awesome people. Some of my best friends live there, and he just worries about me, so he doesn't want me there. But, you know, they're trying to keep me in the country, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a country girl at heart, so, you know, I love me some family. I felt loved, and I've been spoiled, and healing up, and I've been feeling better than I've ever felt, y'all. So, anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that. Let's get some bass going up in this. You know, when I moved to Louisville, I was a raver kid, skateboarder raver kid, musician. I had my Jinkos, my Doc Martens. I had my pager. That's back when they'd page and go, hey, there's a rave at so-and-so. Be there in an hour. You know, we'd go and it'd be a rave and all these crazy people. I'd never seen anything like that being from the country. I didn't even know there were gay bars until I got to Louisville. And then I was like, whoa, I love this place. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody back in Louisville who's been taking care of me. My soul brothers, Rodney, and my soul brother, DJ Sugar Bear Broadway, taking care of my vehicles. And, you know, I miss all y'all back home. Back home, I call it, you know. So, I'll be back and forth and looking at maybe a move to Nashville. Can't get much better. I've already had people ask me to record on records up in Minnesota. Hey. Might have a gig in Orlando later this fall. We've been asked to go to New Orleans. We're going to travel the world, y'all. We're about to travel the world, yeah. I think COVID's on the way out. And live music. And stay tuned. Kentucky Beatniks. We're about to be on a podcast on Apple and Spotify for you here in a couple weeks. Sound pollution. We got asked some great questions by a chick named Cheyenne. It was a really great interview. We talk about all the music videos we've done, all the live, the original music we've written for you all and put it out. I'm working on getting those on Spotify as well as, you know, iTunes and all that groovy stuff, Pandora, all the stuff you got to get it on. They're already on our Bandcamp, KentuckyBeatniksBandcamp.com. You can look up all my music, Jen Yates, Bandcamp.com. And, y'all, I just can't say enough about that GoFundMe. I'm just blown away. But all I can say, grateful and blessed. So we're going to keep drumming because it's a real job. It's a real job. It's a real job. Y'all, somebody told me I didn't really work a real job and I should get one. I'm a little bitter about that, but that's okay. I know I work a real job. I teach kids music for a living. I get to share the joy of music and healing. So we're going to keep rocking it out because it's only growing, 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 growing. All right. So, I'm Jen Yates. I was just checking in with y'all. Feeling better? Feeling better? Feeling better? Yes, we are. And God is good. Yes, He is. Yes, she is. The goddess. Thank you. Spirit, thank you. All right. This is Jen Yates. I hope y'all have a great night. This is Jen Yates signing off. Let's see what else we got up in here. Something crazy. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Peace out. Keep it groovy. Keep it groovy.